All right, let's get right into the action then. Chase got chosen to be first, so let's go.
My deck is a dinosaur tribal deck with Gishoth featured as the commander. Gishoth is a 1 red, 1 green, 1 white, 8 cost dinosaur with trample, vigilance, haste. It is a 7/6 that when it deals damage to a player, you look at that many cards on top of your library, put all dinosaurs among them onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of your library.
Okay, now everyone's gonna hate me, but I am playing a mostly still pre-con deck from 2016. It's the Dragon deck. Now he is a 9 cost 10/10, and his eminence is as long as he's in the command zone or on the battlefield, other dragon spells I cast cost 1 colorless less to cast. And since he is a dragon, he does have flying. But when he is on the board, he has an ability similar to Gishoth here. Whenever one or more dragons you control attack, draw that many cards. Then I put a permanent card from my hand onto the battlefield.
Nice stuff, nice stuff.
Also, he has a sexy ass sleeve.
Same with Gishoth.
They're twinning. I just have a lazy red sleeve that no one cares about. Speaking of me, so I am running Annex and Siamede as my commander here. Annex and Siamede is a red-white, 1 generic, legendary human soldier with first strike, vigilance, and is a 3/2. It also has the keyword ability Heroic. Whenever I cast a spell that targets Annex and Siamede, creatures I control get 1/1 and trampled on a turn. Even if Annex and Siamede aren't attacking, they still get the buff. Wise to remember that. So this is battle aggro. Let's go.
From a predetermined roll before we started recording, it was determined that the dinosaur deck would go first. And because we are playing with more than one commander deck, I am going to start my turn by drawing a card. I am going to play down a forest, tap 1 for a soul ring.
Oh, target
turn.
him. Target him.
Okay, you know what? Well.
Actually, wait. I am going to tap the soul ring to put down the Sword of the Animus.
Wow.
I will allow that. And
Especially
in
because you have no
exchange,
mana.
I will play an island down and pass my turn. Because I don't have a first turn soul ring, unlike some people.
Stone Quarry enters tapped on.
I'm lucky. I'm going to untap everything and draw a card. Turn 2, I am going to play down an Evolving Wilds, tap the Evolving Wilds, sacrifice it, and then look through my library for a land, and then put it into play tapped.
Will that be all you're doing?
I am also going to tap 3 mana to put down a card in just a moment. I'm going to tap my Soul Ring and a Forest to put down a Manolith. Turn.
Okay.
He is ramping hard.
See, I'm going to play down a mountain, but I'm going to tap an island for a soul ring.
Seems like the only deck here is the aggro deck without a Soul Ring.
I'm going to tap my soul ring and a mountain for a dragon. Tempest, it's an enchantment. Now, whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield under my control, it gains haste until end of turn. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under my control, it deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is the number of dragons I control. Pass.
You're gonna love my plays compared to your guys's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put down a plains. Passing turn.
Cut tap my newly shuffled deck.
I'll tap.
Okay. I'm going to start my turn by untapping everything and drawing a card. I'm going to play down a mountain. Now I have a total of 6 mana on board, turn 3. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3 for a Ronus's Monument. My green spells now cost 1 less, and whenever I cast a creature, I can give it 2/2 until end of turn. I can give a creature 2/2 until end of turn. And then I'm going to tap 1, 2 for an Atepic Huntmaster. My dinosaur spells cost 1 less. It is a 1/2 that can tap to give my dinosaurs haste until end of turn. And considering that I only have 1 mana, I'm going to pass turn.
So next turn, you can get out Gashop.
Yes, I can, if I have a mana.
Yeah.
Swamp.
If you don't swing it at me, I'll give you an icebreaker.
Deal.
Heck yeah.
I'm more afraid of the Dragon than Annex and Simon.
Good. You better be.
Because the Dragon is scary. Especially with that eminence.
Especially with that M&M.
Lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let it go.
You got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Yo.
Find out more on our SoundCloud in the link below.
It's Jake.
No references to real people. Cut the tape. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Nice. It is currently Richard's turn. He is tapping all 5 of his mana for...
Niv Visit.
You are really close. I will give you that. However, it's Ramos Dragon Engine.
Chase is getting PTSD.
That is 6
3?
and you just paid 5.
Dinosaur
Oh,
dragons cost one less.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You
I'm
get
getting
3
PTSD
1/1 counters,
from
right?
a certain someone who
3
runs
1/1
this as
counters
his
because I
commander.
spent 3 of colored.
That was before he was on the battlefield. So it's just a 4/4 for now.
Thank you.
No problem.
I am going to pass my turn, having played a creature.
Draw.
I know he has haste and he could attack, but I don't want to start out as the guy who swings, because I'm not a dinosaur player.
Rude.
Yeah, but it's truthful.
I'm gonna tap 3 for a Kitsune Blade Master. 2/2 first strike with Bushido 1. I'll pass turn.
Bushido is an outdated ability.
Yep, only from the Kamigawa block. Basically, whenever this blocks or becomes blocked, it gets 1/1 till end of turn for each point of Bushido it
I'm
has.
going to start my turn by untapping all my mana. I'm going to draw a card, put down a forest for the turn, and then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Gishoth. Because I get him reduced by 1 and reduced by another 1. Then I am going to pay. Wait a second. I did pay correctly, but I should have. Never mind. I was going to pay 2 to equip Sword of the Animus to him, but considering that I don't have enough, I am just going to swing Gishoth Sun's Avatar at the Dragon player.
I have a suggestion before you do that. I would tap the Optech Huntmaster to get the shot haste.
Yes, because Gishoth already doesn't have haste.
He doesn't. I don't know
He
what you're
doesn't.
talking about.
He totally doesn't. I am going to swing a Trample Vigilance Haste 7/6 at the Dragon player.
You tapped it? Good. Good. What? Sorry?
A 7/6.
7/6, 7/6, 7/6. That is commander damage.
Yes, it is. Early on commander damage.
I do not like early on commander damage. I'm going to have to forego my only plan that I had this game.
Okay, 3 commander damage takes through to you, and I look at the top 3 cards of my library, because it is a trample creature.
Mm-hmm.
The top 3 cards of my library are a Forest, a Boros Guildgate, and a Colossal Dreadmaw, which enters the battlefield. The other 2 go on the bottom of my library in a random order.
Thank God it doesn't enter tapped and attacking. I hate cards that do that.
And that is the end of my turn. I could have given Gishoth
I pay
until
a
end of
swamp,
turn.
a mountain, and an island for Nika Bowles for his upkeep cost. He has that, by the way, an upkeep cost.
I could have given Gishoth 2/2 until end of turn, but I forgot to.
Nah. Only when you cast it, so he wouldn't be on the battlefield at the time this triggers.
Oh yeah, good point. I would have to give it to my Atepic Huntmaster.
True.
And he would become a 3/4.
You could have swung him as well.
3/4, 4/4.
Then he would have taken the 7.
Richard is currently at
3
3 commander damage.
First blood.
And then Austin is currently at, if I can find the number, 0.
We're going to pay 3 for a monastery siege. When it enters, I choose cons or dragons. The cons is at the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card, then discard a card. The dragons is spells your opponents cast that target you or a permanent you control. Cost 2 more to cast.
Ouch.
I really will have a hard time choosing because, Jesus, it's,
Card draw versus...
Card draw versus saving.
dragons.
I pick dragons.
You listen to me.
So now, any spell targeting you or a permanent you control costs 2 more.
Yes.
Can't lightning bolt you for 1 anymore. Oh,
Dang it. I'm going to have to naturalize that for 4.
I am going to pass.
Draw for turn. Plains. And tap. 1, 2, 3. For my own commander. Put that on. Its first strike vigilance doesn't have haste, so I'll pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap my mana. And I'm going to draw a card. Okay. Okay. So I recently added a new card to my deck. And it is a card that I quite enjoy. I'm going to pay 4 for On Sarah's Wings. It is a enchantment that enchanted creature is legendary, gets a 1/1, has flying, vigilance, and lifelink. So Gishoth is now a flying, vigilance, lifelink, haste, trample dinosaur. And then I'm going to... Am I going to? That's the question. I need more lands. I'm going to tap 2 to equip Sword of the Animist to Gishoth. Gishoth gets a 1/1, and whenever it attacks, I search my library for a land and put it onto the battlefield. No, put it into my hand. Okay. Have I played a land this turn?
No.
I'm going to play down a Windscarred Crag. I gain a life. If I can find my D4. I'm going to gain a life. It enters tapped. Now I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing a Flying, Vigilance, Lifelink. What else? Flying, Vigilance, Lifelink, Trample, Haste. 9/8 at Austin. Because you refused to give me the icebreaker. You didn't give me one.
Tell you what.
You cannot block it.
Yeah. I will tell you that. Cool.
I am going to now gain 8 life. And I'm going... Wait, I gain 9 life. Then I'm going to look at the top 9 cards in my library.
And the Dino player says he's scared of dragons.
My top 9 cards, I got a Mountain, Tranquil Expanse, Stone Quarry, Enter the Unknown, Commune with Dinosaurs, Hazaret's Monument, Shake the Foundations, Burning Sun's Avatar, and Sky Terror. When Burning Sun's Avatar enters the battlefield, I deal 3 damage to 1 target opponent and 3 damage to 1 target creature. I'm going to deal 3 damage to the dragon player, and I'm going to deal 3 damage to Annex and Simon.
Cool.
And the rest of these go on the bottom of my library in a random order. And that is the end of my turn.
I would have liked to play this game.
If I didn't equip Sword of the Animist, I could have Fido-bursted it.
I am forced to pass.
You know, if I do win this would be the first win for this deck, right?
Don't get so cocky.
Go.
Okay, I'm going to untap my mana. I forgot to search with Gashar.
Oh well.
Oh well, I'm going to draw a card and play down a forest. And then I am going to move to combat because it is the only thing I can do. And I'm going to swing my 9/8 vigilance, trample, haste, flying at the Ur Dragon.
The Ur Dragon or the Ur Dragon player?
The Ur Dragon player, because the Ur Dragon is not on field.
Can't target the card. How dare you? You said 9?
Yep. I'm going to draw.
Hold on. Before you do, I have something.
Okay.
Let's have 1 red mana. Actually, yeah, I'll tap 3. I'm gonna give attacking creatures 2/0 until end of turn.
Okay, so I deal an
I just want this
additional.
to end faster.
I'm going to deal an additional 2. So that means that I draw 11. Okay. The cards that do not enter the battlefield are Noxious Revival, Weirding Wood, Selesnya Guildgate, New Horizons, and Fortified Village. Those that do enter the battlefield are Temple Altasaur, Siegehorn Ceratops, Thundering Spineback, Wayward Swordtooth, and Galta Primal Hunger. And Sunblessed Mount. When Sunblessed Mount enters, I'm going to search my library for a planeswalker named Huatli Dinosaur Knight, reveal it, and then put it into my hand. And during this, I'm also going to search for a land and put it out onto the battlefield. Put it out onto the battlefield because I haven't played a land for the turn. Huatli Dinosaur Knight is going to go into my hand. All these cards go on the bottom of my library in random order, and I shuffle my library. Is that a board clear?
Yeah, but I don't have another red mana.
Oh no. I'm afraid now.
Destroy all non-dragon creatures.
Destroy all non-dinosaur
If I
creatures.
could. If I could, I would.
And because Wayward Swordtooth has Ascend on it, I am going to gain Ascend because I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 permanents. And on main phase 2, either one of you going to cut or tap my deck.
Nah.
Main phase 2, I am going to then pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We play a mini commander game while he's playing by himself.
Oh yeah.
To cast Huatli Dinosaur Knight.
Different deck.
Then I'm going to use her +2 ability to give 2 1/1s to Gishoth Sun's Avatar. And that is the end of my turn.
Oh really? Are you sure you don't have any more main phase 2 actions?
Yes.
Well, I draw the land I needed. It's just a turn too late because it enters tapped. It's a Savage Lands.
Congratulations.
Are you going to pass again?
Well, under normal circumstances, I might say yes. But under these circumstances, I say yes. Pass.
Is that a red mana? It is not.
Let's swing a 2/2 first strike if you don't want any.
I'm going to block that with a 2/2 that can only take 1 damage.
In response, I will give it 7/7 until end of turn, and 3/0 in first strike until end of turn.
It still only takes 1 damage because of Temple Altasaur.
Yeah, I know. I gave that 7/7 and 3/0 until end of turn.
Oh. I destroy your 2/2.
Oh no, how did that happen? Man.
My Siege-Horn Ceratops then gains 2 1/1s. Is that turn?
What do you think?
I'm attempting to be professional here.
I'm not.
Okay, do you
Why
want
be professional? We're all friends. We don't need to put on an act.
I'm going to tap for Seek the Horizon. Search my library for.
Just full swing me.
I'm going to search my library
I
for
wanna die.
3 lands, put them into the battlefield.
Oh no, they're all swinging at me. How did that happen? Oh shit.
Austin, stop. Austin, stop. I'm going to do that later.
No, I'm gonna play all these out from my hand first.
Wait, why did. Oh, wait, Gashoth had the 2 1/1s. Okay, I'm going to put down a Forest
So now it's a 6 on its commander tax, but I'm bringing it anyway.
and a Plains. And another Plains. The Plains and the Plains are going to enter the battlefield because of the Wayward Swordtooth's ability, while the other force has to stay in my hand.
I
Then
was so close to a 20.
I am going to use Quatley's +2 ability to take her up to 8 and put 2 more 1/1s on Gashoth. I am then going to swing Gashoth.
Wait, before you do that,
Okay.
in response,
Actually, yes, on my main phase I'm going to tap 2 to Fido Burst Gashoth. He gains 5
I know.
health until end of turn.
in response, I am going to roll these 2 die to determine the percent chance that Chase, instead of declaring combat, concedes.
About 50-50.
Okay, I will.
It's a 57% chance.
I
He
don't
has.
I don't have a coin to flip. I'm going to roll this. If it's even, I'm going to concede. It is odd. I do not concede.
I'm going to call for a recount on that because that was as rigged as the 2016 election in France.
It is a 2, and I also hit your die.
No, I wasn't
Wait.
that live.
You were. I still hit your die and it bounced off. Regardless, I am going to swing a. What is this? 11, 12, 13? 13, 13. Trample, Vigilance, Haste, yada 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 at Austin. And then I'm going to full swing Richard.
Why didn't you kill me?
I did. Commander damage. You're at 9. I hit you last turn.
That makes me to 20.
No, because this is a 13.
Okay, cool. Fuck.
Brings you to 22.
Thank God. Oh my.
I'm going
Jesus.
to look at the top
There's no
13
point.
cards of my
There's
library.
no point.
Okay, now,
We're already.
I'm going to play with the same deck.
8,
I want
9,
to
10,
see
11, 12, 13.
what was going to happen to me next turn. Should I have?
I put in an overgrown Armasaur.
Ah! Exactly what I needed to
Austin.
survive.
No.
The only dinosaur I pulled out of those.
Nice.
Mael was in there as well. Well, that was a very, very lucky game for me.
This deck sucks.
That deck doesn't suck.
That
It
deck
does.
does not suck.
Yeah, it does.
This deck has just a 50-50
You know what?
chance of
I'm not
obliterating.
going to pause the recording because I don't care enough.
Do it.
Neither do I.
I do.
I should have used
I'm-
Quatley's -7. Give all of
We
my
will be
dinosaurs
back to you
4/4.
in the next episode of Why Chase Sucks at Commander.
I'm sorry.